This should be a crackerjack game, Ray, because if you had to say out of the 24 sides who have been the two most impressive over the last 2 days, you would certainly come up with Manly and Balmain.
Yes, this match worthy of the grand final of the Nissan Cup. And it's time on. Brian Smith kicks it deep. And David Lydiard will bring it back for the Eagles towards his own 22. Away now for Stokes. Smith underneath, Sirenen over the top. Cunningham for O'Connor, folding from right to left. Smith again with Elias involved in the tackling. Lydiard now to the right for Lyon. Roberts is with him. He cuts him out. Picks up Iro. Iro's over the halfway. He's got 22 metres to go. They won't catch Iro. First points to Manly.
Oh, put that down to the brilliance of one-man Cliff Lyons with the cutout pass there. And Kevin Iro ran onto this pass. Cliffy, here he goes, cuts the man out. A good decoy there, but Iro found himself in open space, and away he went. He's got some toe for a big man, the former Wigan player, now playing with the Manly club, and first blood to Manly.
Attempted conversion wide from the same man that made the try possible. He laid it on. Manly 4, Balmain 0, and 5:46 of the first half to go. So back to where we started from, Ben Elias. And a good ball across to John Elias now. He may go all the way. They're coming quickly. He'll make it. John Elias. He got the final pass from Will Robinson. He showed tremendous toe for a big man, but he showed the grit and determination of a real Tiger.
A set play here by the Tigers, and John Elias has a good ball out to him. Ian Roberts chases in vain. Look at the strain on Ian Roberts' face. David Lydiard misses after the dive, and Elias, they hit back very quickly, the Tigers.
Now this man could prove the difference. Very difficult conditions for drop kicks, but Brian Smith may be able to do better than his opponents, and he has. He's brought up the flag. Balmain 6, Manly 4. These two sides have won the 7's down through the years. Balmain 89, Manly in 90. Lions now across the park, runs into a gap. He's going up to the quarter line. He gets the pass away. Iro put him down for a double. Iro gets his second.
Oh, what about the combination, the Lions-Iro combination? But this is poor defence by Balmain. They had man on man, and Cliffy Lyons simply ran around his opposite, and away he went through the gap. Here it is, dummy after dummy, and oh, there was a bad dummy taken there.
Will Robinson, I think it was.
He's only young, inexperienced. He'll learn from that, and Kevin Iro once again finishes it off.
Two tries for Kevin Iro. Kick was unsuccessful from Frank Stokes. Manly leading by 2 points now. This is Dalmott. Play near enough to the halfway. What an amazing ground this is, given the rain we've had. Brian Smith showing it. John Elias, try scorer earlier on. They're running angles now for Dalmott. Iro's got him wrapped up. Not only wrapped him up, but back slammed him into the turf. Away now for Robinson, fading across the ground. Dummies to Brian Smith, puts on a long ball for James Grant.
They need someone to go forward, Ray. There's no one going forward.
Now again, it's the captain, Brian Smith. Sirenen to dummy half. Will Robinson, John Elias.
Yeah, good tackle from Ian Roberts.
Last tackle coming up for the Tigers, no marker. John Elias plugs the ball down into Manly territory, quite deep, but David Lydiard's across to cover. Lyons working his way across the ground, linking up now with Stokes. Gets his pass away. David Lydiard, he's into a gap. He's got O'Connor coming inside. O'Connor puts it back to the centre of the ground. Owen Cunningham couldn't do anything about it. So we see the three-man scrum prepare to pack.
Ian Roberts just gone off hurt, limping off with a a leg injury. John Jones on. Balmain should get this ball. They want to do something more positive than the last 6 they had. Brian Smith streaks away.
To the blind side. Jones goes over the top to make the tackle with Cunningham. Robinson, a good ball, away to Sirenen. Now it's back to Elias. Elias across the park. He's picked up James Grant. Try for Balmain. Well, the two rugby union converts, well experienced in the art of sevens football, laying on a try for Balmain. They go to the lead by 2 now.
A great ball there by Will Robinson. Everyone thought he was tackled, but Elias backed up well, and you couldn't get a better pass than that. Right on the man's chest, where it should end. And James Grant, Balmain hit the front.
Just that conversion from Brian Smith, the difference. We're 1 1/4 minutes out from half-time. Brian Smith now, 10 metres in, 20 metres out. Not a bad kick, but it's wide. Scoreline remains, Balmain 10, Manly 8. Play able to resume now with the goal kicker back on his own side of halfway. Lyon holding it back from Jones, turning it back left for O'Connor. O'Connor's got Hancock outside him, cuts him out, finds Lydiard. Lydiard now, taken to ground by the Balmain Tigers. O'Connor wants it. This is him. Run around for Hancock. Now for Lyon. There's an overlap there with quick ball. Jones gets it away. It's Iro. Still able to get the pass onward. And down the ground goes Cunningham.
Oh, great tackle, Brian Smith over there in cover.
Lions now. Away for Hancock. This is Joe. Now it's O'Connor. Inside the quarter. Picks up Lydiard. Lydiard comes to Grant. 10 metres out from the line. This has got the crowd right on their feet now. Second quarter final. Hancock again. Tries to make the bust himself. O'Connor's gone to dummy half. Jones will run a decoy left. He does that. Dummies to Lyons. Long ball out now for OJ. Cunningham. He's lost the ball. Brian Smith comes up with it. There's the siren, Doyle. I thought a penalty may have been coming for stealing the ball. At half-time, the Tigers by 2 over the Eagles. Brian Smith. Pulled down about 5 metres inside his quarter. Paul Sirenen. Cross now. Robinson's put it down. That's the mistake Manly were looking for. Putting the scrum down.
Whilst the scrum goes down, Ray, some news from the bench. Ian Roberts has probably torn a thigh muscle in the top of his leg, and we may not see Ian Roberts again today.
Lyons working it. Lyons to the open side, tries to make it himself, finds O'Connor. Now it's with Lydiard. Lydiard brushes off Dalmott. He might have been tripped there by Benny Elias.
Oh, accidental, I thought, Ray.
Hancock, they come blind. They've stacked the blind side. So Lyons goes back open side. Finds Hancock. Could be a chance here. Oh, Hancock, he should have had a look there. He had O'Connor.
Great tackle by John Elias, though.
O'Connor now. Lyons. Lyons looking for the long ball. There it goes for Iro. Touched by Balmain. It'll be a knock-on.
They've got him for a forward pass.
Forward pass, was it?
The wind drifted that one forward, so the Balmain side gets a let-off.
The Tigers leading by 10 points to 8. So Balmain get the feed. Smith not knocked on. Away from Hancock. Comes back into the traffic. Lyons and Cunningham. Now it's Dalmott. Lyons now making the tackle, keeping Balmain wedged inside their own 10 metres.
Yeah, they're in a bunch there. They've got a big, strong run here from someone.
3 in a row for Lyons. Elias to play it. Dalmott as the dummy half. John Elias, try scorer. Met by Lydiard. Oh, gee, that pass looked dubious across to Benny Elias. Now it's with Grant and cut down by O'Connor. Grant now goes outside the 22. He's covered by Iro. Elias flicks the ball over his head to Dalmott. Dalmott gets it away to Grant. Grant puts it on the ground for Will Robinson. But 5 tackles, no knock on.
Oh, turn it up, ref.
That amazes me. Now it's with Smith. Smith decides to get out of here. 5 tackles inside their own quarter almost. Race for the ball now, and cleaned up by Lydiard for Manly.
Oh, the referee's kidding here. He's giving a penalty for the tackle. There's nothing in it. The man's entitled to be tackled when he's on the ground. What's this? Just a tackle. There's nothing in that, ref. Give yourself an uppercut.
So Manly comes up with the penalty.
But I'll be saying that the man is entitled to be tackled, Ray, isn't he?
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Stokes now takes the tap. Jones takes it ahead. Sirenen combines there with his captain to put him down. Frankie Stokes again coming to that halfway line and across it. Now it's Iro. Iro's looking for number 3. He'll go all the way. Iro gets his 3rd try. Manly hit the lead, 12 points to 10.
Well, a crucial decision there, I felt, by the referee to give that penalty. I felt it wasn't warranted. As a result, from the turnover of ball, Kevin Iro finds himself out in the clear, skirting down the blind. Frankie Stokes did very well. He drew the defence. John Elias, as quick as he is for a second row, couldn't put it with Iro. And Iro, the try-scoring machine today, that's his 3rd.
Attempted conversion taken by Matthew Rich. He gets it. Manly leading by 14 points to 10 now. So, Balmain have got 2 minutes and 55 seconds of time remaining to make up this leeway of 4 points. Ben Elias goes open side. Taken by Jones. They're just inside 32. Will Robinson. Dowmount on his inside. The pass to Grant goes to ground.
Well, that was something Balmain didn't need. They had an opportunity there, but it was a pretty ordinary pass from Robinson. And now Manly should get the ball from the scrum, and with just over 2 minutes remaining, it could be their match.
So the scrum going down just outside the Manly 22. They'll come back with the ball, one would expect. Although Ben Elias has done well to lock it up in that scrum. Manly players on the ground. He may give a penalty here. No, Manly have come away with it. Hancock plays it. Jones now. Smith underneath, and John Elias over the top. Slowly to his feet. Manly wheeling and dealing at the moment. Slowing the game down to suit themselves. Cunningham brought down. Lions. Way to O'Connor. Now it's a Hancock. This is Stokes. Dowmount on Stokes. And play close to the halfway line. 1:25 left now. O'Connor. Centre kicks. Stokes is the chaser. Brian Smith back there to take the ball for Balmain.
Now Balmain, last opportunity for them. Minute remaining.
Dowmount.
And they've got to make some long yards here.
Ben Elias. Sirenen. Elias. Dowmount. Outside the 32. Cunningham on Dowmount. Inside the last 60 seconds. 14 to 10 in favour of Manly. Smith, long pass. Grant, beautiful ball. And Grant going down the sideline. Kevin Iro. Picked up by Hancock for Manly. Hancock goes to ground. And that should be all that Manly requires.
Great footwork by Jamie Grant, but the pass went astray, and now Manly, all they've got to do is hang on to the ball. They're into the semi-finals.
22 seconds left to go. Lyon brushes away from Brian Smith. Now he's put down. 14 seconds to go. Good
display by Manly. Put down the man on the match award for this one, the Clippy Lions. He's set up too with some great passing. He's been in everything, tackling. Great performance by Clippy.
Lydiard's tackle, 2 seconds from full time. Manly goes through to the semi-final with a 14 points to 10 victory over the Balmain Tigers.